Live from the YouTubes, it's 2023. Oh boy, it's 2023, January 8th on a Sunday. We're back. Please let me know if you can hear me. I need to be sure to get everything in check here since we're coming from a new location, from the Wi-Fi to the microphone to the camera. It's a lot. But you know what? We're here. Doesn't matter. We're going to talk movies and let's see. Can we hear? Yeah, we can hear. That's great. Today we're going to talk movies. We're going to talk 2023, the Golden Globes, box office, all the things that we've missed because it's been so long since we've done a live stream. Let me know if everything is working properly. Again, we're coming from a new location today, but you know what? It's the same old me. Probably not a good thing. Thank you guys so much for being in the chat, man. The chat is already crazy, man. Let's see. Audio sounds a bit off. Okay, let's see. Can we fix the audio? Hello. Okay, maybe the audio is. Let me know if it's okay. One person said the audio sounds a bit like on the phone, but it acts like it's going okay right now. But we're here. We're going to talk movies. We're going to talk TV shows. We're going to do all the things we normally do on our live streams, man. And it's so good to be back. I am so happy to be back. It has been a long 3 weeks, and I know we have some super chats, and we're going to get to all those. And of course, we're going to get to your all's questions. But let me tell you, some people have been asking, Austin, what's up with the new set? What's going on, man? Why are you in this random location? What's happening right now with your old set? Well, you're going to be the first to see, and just to select a few pictures, because I don't want to show too much, because it is a personal thing, and I don't want to make it sound like I'm, don't feel bad for me. But here is a little peek at what my current or my old set looks like right now. So here's my old set. Here is my basement. Here is my living room of our old house. We were completely destroyed by 6 pipes in our house that busted and flooded the whole entire thing. So we did suffer a lot of damage. We did suffer a lot of losses, but a lot of the stuff with the studio, my camera, my microphones, my lighting, all that stuff was not harmed by the water, and a lot of the things that we use on this channel wasn't touched because that little corner of our house wasn't affected, which is awesome. But they still had to work on the roof there because that got water damage, as did pretty much the rest of the entire house. Oh, and here's our bedroom. Here's a look at our bedroom, which also got flooded. So it's very empty right now. It's very empty, but we're here. We're at a new place for the time being, for the next month. So you're going to see this set look like this for the next 20-something days, but the good thing is we were out of town when it happened. So the wife and myself and the 2 dogs, we were safe. Everything was good. We just came into a lot of water damage. So, but the Wi-Fi works good here so far. So that's all that matters. Thank you guys so much for being here, for being supportive, for being awesome. So excited to be back here in 2023. And I'm just happy that things are on the upward trend as opposed to a week ago when they were on the downward trend. And I'm thankful for house insurance. That's it. You become an adult and you're like, man, I don't, it's insurance and all this crazy stuff and nonsense. No, that's important, kids. You never know until you are affected. And we were definitely affected, but the most important thing is we're okay. My wife's okay. I'm okay. And the 2 dogs and the little baby in my wife's belly is okay. So that's awesome. Very excited to start 2023. And I'm very excited to get to you guys. And I want to get to you guys, all right? We got some super chats that we're going to start with today. And we've got some people saying some really nice things in the chat. So let's get to that. We're going to start with Ian, Stumbo's Media Outlet, with this first super chat of the day. Ian, very, very generous. Thank you so much for the help with the channel. Hey, buddy, hope you're doing well. So happy for your news about being a dad. Me too. You will be awesome. My wife and I hope to become parents this year too. Do you think the best actor race is Austin versus Brendan or Brendan versus Colin? Well, Ian, I'll tell you this much. I think the best actor race is really a trio at this point, but I think it's moving a little away from Brendan Fraser, to be honest with you. Just the way that things have been trending as of late. To me, it feels more like a Colin versus Austin Butler race at this moment, but things can shift, and you know how fast things can shift in such a hurry, depending on where we're at in awards season. Right now, it's trending towards Colin Farrell. That's where it's trending. But as we know, these critics award shows, they're not always spot on when it comes to the Oscars. So I would say Austin versus Colin, to be honest with you right now. But I think things could change a little bit as we get closer to the Oscars themselves, and we'll see how the Golden Globes go, and we'll see how some of these other award shows go. And this week's a big week. This week we have the Golden Globes and the Critics' Choice Awards, which, last year I was able to attend. This year, obviously, not able to go. But I'm very excited to talk about all of these award shows this week. It's a big week. It's a really big week, so things could obviously trend in a different direction. Ian, thank you so much for the super chat. That is awesome. Marley, what's up? Austin, Happy New Year. Do you think Stephanie Hsu could have a shot for supporting actress? No word can describe how confused I am that Jamie Lee Curtis is getting more buzz than her. So odd to me. Marley, I'm with you. I think Stephanie was maybe even the standout of that movie. Jamie Lee Curtis was awesome, obviously. If I had my pick, I would choose both of them getting a nomination. But the way that things are trending, Jamie Lee Curtis, she's the more known person. She's the more known, people love her. People have always loved her. And she gave a great performance, so she's going to get the talk. She's going to get the hype. I wish things would trend in the other direction, but right now it does look like it's going to go Jamie Lee Curtis's way in terms of a nomination. But if they both got in, one, I guess I wouldn't be totally shocked, and two, I would be so freaking happy. I mean, that would be the best thing ever. Cam on camera with two super chats. Hey, man, are you excited? How excited are you for The Last of Us? And Cam on camera, have you seen the Invitation to Set featurette? I have not watched this featurette yet. I saw it on Twitter a couple of days ago. Maybe it was yesterday. It might have been yesterday. I haven't watched the featurette yet. Very excited. I'm going to be watching along with you guys. HBO, they're very selective about who they send their screeners to. I was a little late in my request. I've been late in my requests for the last couple of weeks just because I've been dealing with so much. But I'm going to be watching along with you guys. So the first Sunday that it releases, that Sunday night, I'll probably have a little short review on this channel. I hope to do short reviews up until the finale of the season. Then we'll talk the whole season. Then we'll talk spoilers once it's all over. But I'm very excited for The Last of Us. It looks like one of those shows that could be spectacular. We've got the first of you all that were in the chat when we first started. Hey, hi, yo. Someone asked something about Marvel. Max says, I might. Did you hear about Paul Mescal being cast in Gladiator 2? I did. I think it's great casting. You look at those two pictures, Russell Crowe in Gladiator, Paul Mescal. I'm like, I could see that, absolutely. And he beat out Timothy Chalamet and apparently a couple of other bigger named actors. That's pretty cool, man. That's very cool. So that's super excited. All right, we've got Max in the chat. Hey, Austin. Gray in the chat. Go Steelers. Yes, I'm obviously a Steelers fan. I'm rooting for the Steelers. The fact that we are in this position is shocking to me because this team was not good. But now they are pretty good, which is pretty freaking cool to see as a fan. Sean Payton. Sean, very generous super chat, Sean. Listen, much appreciated. Your support means the absolute world. So awesome. Man, very, very awesome, Sean. Which of the Disney Plus Marvel shows are you most excited for? Secret Invasion, Loki Season 2, or Echo? I'm genuinely looking forward to all, but Secret Invasion is my pick. Love to hear your thoughts on Marvel this upcoming year. You know what? I think I'm with you on the Secret Invasion hype, Sean. Very excited for it. Looks like an interesting trailer. It could be that Winter Soldier, secretive espionage spy type vibe with Nick Fury. I'm going Loki Season 2 because I absolutely love Season 1 of Loki. I'm so excited for this new season and to see where they go and what happens, bringing back Owen Wilson, bringing back Kang the Conqueror, or a new version of Kang the Conqueror. Could be a fantastic season of television. Excited for Secret Invasion. Echo, I need to see more to get me excited. I'm not all that pumped for it, but hey, we'll see. She's a great character in the comics. Let's see what they do with her in the movies. What's your favorite MCU Phase 4 film? That is... Overall Phase 4, I guess No Way Home, unless I'm forgetting one. No Way Home, Shang-Chi, Black Panther 2, if I have my order correctly. Hopefully I'm not missing one. But I really enjoyed Werewolf by Night, and I really enjoyed the Guardians Christmas special, to be honest with you. Okay. And then I guess this is you guys reacting to the pictures of my house. I appreciate you all very much. It does suck, but you know what? Again, gotta stay positive in times like that. We're looking forward to the future and looking forward to hopefully my new set when it comes to be a lot more colorful, to be lit better, to have some really cool things going on. So, hey, this is an opportunity to rebuild and revamp. That's what we're going to do. And I do hope to be back to normal soon. Absolutely. Let's keep scrolling down here, guys. Loving the No Way Home pops in the background. Yes, so I got my hands on, and I do plan on doing a little TikTok showing off some of these new No Way Home pops. I got my hands on Green Goblin, Doc Ock, the other version of Green Goblin, Electro, couple Spider-Man suits, Andrew's Spider-Man. Don't have Toby's yet. Toby's the last one of the No Way Home pops that I got to get my hands on. But that was a really cool Christmas gift. Really cool Christmas gift. Okay, Michael, what's going on, Michael? How are you, my friend? All I want is, The Way of the Wind. Yeah, listen, that could be a great film. It could be an absolutely great film. Don't really know where the film festival's like. We don't know fully the release dates. We don't know what's going to fall at what film festival. I've been looking at the Sundance lineup, and obviously I'm not able to go to Sundance this year because of all of this stuff, but looking at the Sundance lineup, if I can get my hands on some online tickets, I'm definitely going to watch a couple of those films, and we'll see what happens. You know, we got Scorsese's new film. We've got Dune Part 2, which will hopefully come to New York. I'm hoping to go to New York this year. We've got a lot of great possibilities at some big festivals this year, and it's going to be a big year for festivals. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go to any festivals in 2023 because of, we're having a baby, but I am still so excited to see what all the lineups are. Let's see. Will you be going to CinemaCon? Probably not CinemaCon, although I will be going to a couple of expos this year before June. One before June because June's, when we're having our kid. And then one after June and August if things are going okay and I'm allowed to get away for 2 or 3 days while my mother-in-law comes and helps my wife out. So the plan is going to a couple of events, and I may or may not be joining somebody. I'm not saying who I'm joining. You guys can speculate in the comments down below, but we could have a really cool thing or 2 really cool things lined up for you guys this year. Opportunities for some meet and greets to come say hello in a few big locations around the United States. So that's pretty cool. All right. We've got, thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. Try to watch an Indian movie called Kantara on Prime. I think this is one that I've got on my watch list on Letterboxd. It's one that I know has been recommended to me before. So I think it's on my watch list. You'll love it. By the way, are you watching Sylvester Stallone's new series, Tulsa King, from India, by the way? Thank you so much. I haven't watched Tulsa King yet. I've heard good things. I love Stallone. I think this is a good opportunity for him to branch out and do something different. I want to watch it. That's on my list of things to get to. Got to finish The Bear. Got to finish a couple of other series. White Lotus Season 2, have to finish that one. But Tulsa King's one I want to get to. And a couple of these Yellowstone spinoffs are shows that I want to get to. So hopefully I'll have some free time in the January and February age. Hey, I got to mention, what's up, Max? Thanks for being here, man. We've got AJ Taylor. AJ with my trios. Always got the trios. Okay, had a Friday night trio of John Carpenter films. The Thing, Escape from New York, Big Trouble in Little China, Snake Plissken. Yes, a great character. I'll tell you what, though, AJ, no doubt in my mind, no competition, 100% The Thing. I am obsessed with The Thing. I have been for a couple of years now. It used to be one that I really, really loved. It was a great movie, but now it's on my all-time greatest horror films of all time. It may just be my greatest horror film of all time. I know that's something I'll save for another day, but I love that movie so much. I love that movie. So The Thing is just the best for me. Absolutely the best. What's been the best film, or what's been the best year in film of the 2020s just far? I'm going to go 2022. 2020, we were coming off of all the pandemic madness, and 2021, I think, was a little bit of a step up there. But 2022 had some of four of those movies, my top four, are going to be, and here's something I'm working on. I'm working on a best of the decade so far. So a little bit of a ranking of my favorite movies from 2020 to 2022. And those top four of last year are like right at the top of my list. So I'm going to say 2021 was an improvement over 2020 though. Absolutely. Let's see. My first live stream, VTTV. Thanks for being here, VTTV. How's your basement? Well, in case you weren't here earlier, here's a little look at my old studio. So it's just slowly but surely coming along. We need ceiling. We need insulation. Once those things come, then I can worry about redecorating and worry about maybe making that new, I guess it's going to be new at that point, new studio look a little cooler than it used to. So, hey, again, bad circumstances. I'm excited to do some new things. I always like doing new things. Let's see. Loki season 2 needs to give Morbius a jet ski. Yes. Delicious film reviews. Never doubt Mike Tomlin. We're talking the Pittsburgh Steelers. I've learned that over the years, and this year I think is his best coaching job yet. I think it's his best. I think he should be in the conversation for Coach of the Year, even if we don't make the playoffs, which I don't. At this point, I think the Dolphins will win, so I don't know if we will, but still. 9 wins, 8 wins in a rebuild year. Dude, that's freaking awesome, man. I'm just so happy with that team. Isn't it refreshing that Cameron has all Avatar movies written already? Why can't more franchises do this, Star Wars? Yeah, I'm with you. I like the fact that he has a plan. It's schemed out. It's planned out. Whether you like the new one or not, there is a plan in place. And we may not love where it goes, but at least they had it all mapped out. And that's so cool. It's rare you see that today. I know the Avengers had a plan and they kind of stuck to that plan. But now they're kind of figuring out what they're going to do and where they're going to go. The Avatar movies, I've got to put respect on Cameron's name. Again, I wasn't super hyped for Avatar 2, ended up loving it. So I'm very interested to see where they go next. And now I know that my hype level should be a little bit higher for the next Avatar movie and for the entire franchise. Were the last 30 minutes of Avatar a waste of time? I wouldn't say that. I enjoyed the last 30 minutes. I know everyone didn't, but yeah, I enjoyed the last 30 minutes. Mike said I missed a few minutes flood. So sorry, dude. I've been there. Oh, that's okay, Mike. I don't know. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Listen, it's nobody's fault. Things happen. We were lucky enough to get an Airbnb 2 streets away from our house, so I could walk to my shell of a home right now. But they're working on it. Hopefully we'll be back in there by February. That's the hope. Hey, Austin, if you could see one 2023 movie right now, what would it be? Honestly, and this is a little bit of a shocking answer. Honestly, my answer would probably be Into the Spider-Verse or Across the Spider-Verse. I've been so hyped for that film. I just can't wait for it. But you've also got Mission Impossible, Dune Part 2, Killers of the Flower Moon, Oppenheimer. I mean, we've got some great movies coming out this year. So give me all of those movies right now. Give me all of the films. Also, guys, I'm slowly getting back to where we are, right now. So let me know if the mic's working good, if the camera's working okay. If you are here, we've got 120 people. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being awesome. You guys are fantastic. Get in the description. We have a Discord, Flick Fan Nation Discord, and they've kind of revamped things, and we've got a fresh start over there, and the mods are doing a great job. So the link should be the right link. I replaced it a couple of days ago. So go to that Discord, follow that link, and that should be a safe place and space now to go and talk about movies and TV shows and all of that. So I appreciate you guys for doing that. Of course, Twitter and TikTok, all of those wonderful things. But the best way to help this live stream is by hitting that like button. Over 100 people. My goal on these videos is over 100 likes, and that ensures that we can push this video out to anybody and everybody, man. And these live streams, they seem to be doing better and better every week. So thanks for doing that. And man, it means so much to this channel. Anytime you guys like my videos, just know you're helping. You're doing a lot. And the algorithm appreciates that. And I've noticed a huge difference lately. You guys helping out with the likes, and that's been helping the videos, which has been pushing the channel out there. So man, it's really making a big difference. So thank you for that. And to everybody who has left a super chat so far, just know, especially right now, it means a lot. Your support is freaking great, man. It's so freaking great. So I want to make sure we don't miss any super chats. So I'm going to get the next two. We have Sean Payton one more time. Sean, you are awesome, and thank you so much. Anticipation level for James Gunn's DC projects reveal this month. The anticipation level is high. It's really high. And I'll tell you why. As bummed as I am that Henry Cavill's not coming back, and as bummed as I am that some of these elements that we loved of the other DC movies, they're gone, right? I like the idea of a fresh start, and I like the idea of doing something a little different and making it more like the Justice League world that we knew in the animated show in the early 2000s, a little bit more like the comics, kind of brighten things up, but keep that grittiness that we know works really well with the Justice League. That's really cool to me. So I think there's a good opportunity here to give us a new type of universe, give us a new feeling universe in the superhero space. And maybe they don't do that. Maybe they botch it. I don't know. But I'm excited. James Gunn, he's proven himself as a filmmaker and a producer and all that. He hasn't proven himself as a CEO yet. So this is his opportunity to do that. And that's where I'm at on it. Andy Funk, very important. What should I have for lunch? Andy, thanks for being here, man. Boy, sometimes I'll say keep it simple and just eat a sandwich, but you don't want to do that. You want to do something different. When in doubt, make pasta. It seems like a difficult process, but you just get some angel hair, some spaghetti, some fettuccine noodles. You throw it in a boiling pot of water and some salt. Don't forget to add the salt, and just get a little can of Prego. Prego's where it's at, and I love Prego. You just do those two things. You strain the pasta. Bada bing, bada boom. Call me Chef Ramsay. When in doubt, eat pasta. That's where I'm at, and of course, ground beef. You got to put some ground beef in the pasta. If I don't put ground beef when I make my wife spaghetti, if I don't put ground beef in it, she doesn't talk to me the whole day. That's not true, but she doesn't like it if it doesn't have meat in it. Why didn't you make a tier list of December? It's just time. We're doing best of the year, worst of the year, best TV shows, most anticipated TV shows, which I've still got to do, most anticipated movies, and we did all of those lists. So it was really just kind of timing and didn't have a lot of time to do one of those. But we're going to get back on it in January. We're definitely going to do more tier lists. Going to do more countdowns, best of the month, worst of the month, all those wonderful things. And if you guys have any recommendations, please let me know. I need ideas, especially in the dead zone, which is January and February. Hi, I'm a recent subscriber, and I'm wondering what Netflix shows I should watch, not including Stranger Things, Wednesday, Cobra Kai, all that. Well, the first one I would recommend is Dark. 3 seasons of television, one of the most intricate and fascinating experiences I've ever had. The other one, if you like crime thrillers, something that was really popular, hasn't been talked about as of late because they haven't confirmed a new season. My all-time favorite Netflix show, Mindhunter. Mindhunter is brilliant. It's David Fincher at his best. Great characters, great acting, fascinating. I mean, I could go watch that again right now. It's one of my favorite things Fincher has ever done. Mindhunter is the best recommendation I can give you, absolutely. And if you missed Arcane from 2 years ago, 1 year ago, whenever it was, if you missed Arcane, great time to get caught up before the new season. What is your best 2023 movie so far? It's A Man Called Otto. I've only watched 3 movies for the 2023 season. Technically, I watched 2 of them in 2022. Pale Blue Eye I thought was okay. Megan I thought was okay. Man Called Otto I thought was pretty good. So we haven't had a great movie yet in 2023, but we have had 3 rock solid, not horrible films. I do want to see the new Nicolas Cage Western, so that'll be 4 that hopefully I'll have by the time this week is over with. And then we've got a couple of movies dropping this upcoming week, and I'm going to the Regal Secret screening. And I don't know if you guys knew about this. Hey, listen, if you have a Regal in your area, they're doing a secret Monday night screening tomorrow at 7 o'clock. So we don't know what the movie's going to be yet. My guess is Missing, the unofficial sequel to Searching. And mine was pretty much sold out. I managed to get 1 ticket. I snagged 1 ticket for myself. So if you guys want to go watch a mystery movie and you have a local Regal theater, go check that out, man. I think it could be a cool thing we could be seeing. And they're saying it's a movie that hasn't played anywhere yet. And I hope it's Missing. Otherwise, I got to drive all the way to Nashville to see Missing. And I don't know if I want to do that. So that's my guess. Let me know in the comments. What are your thoughts on the Regal Secret screening? All right, let's see, guys. Where are we at right now? What's going to be the most disappointing movie of the year? Boy, I hope it's not one of the big action movies. I hope it's not a Mission Impossible or John Wick. I have a feeling it's going to be a sequel of sorts because, normally you get your hype built up. It could be Ant-Man, it could be Guardians. I hope it's not Guardians, but I have a feeling it's going to be a sequel. Can any movie beat the Banshees of Inisherin at the Oscars? Yeah, I think so. Honestly, Everything Everywhere All at Once, and I think that's crazy. I think Top Gun's, the chances are improving. That's all I'm saying. The chances are improving, and Tar's been doing very well lately. So yeah, I definitely think it's a movie that can be beaten, but it's also a movie that I loved. Let's see. Grant says, "In Joe Flacco we trust." Yeah, Joe Flacco, baby. We're Jets fans today. Steelers need the Jets to win to get in the playoffs. It's the one I don't know if that's going to happen. Iron Man 3 is going to be fire. No pun intended. Yes, because they're doing a fire tribe of sorts. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm very excited. I think it could be fire, but it's also literally going to be fire. So that's pretty cool. We're up to 138 people watching. By the way, guys, thanks for the super chats. If you're one of the new people, if you want to hit the like button, man, that would be cool. That helps the streams. You guys are great. Thanks for being here. Chris said it's the flood's fault. Yeah, everything at this point is the flood's fault. Absolutely. Let's see here. We've got, I want to make sure I didn't miss any super chats here, guys. We've got Justin. Hey, Austin, you plan on watching Copenhagen Cowboy now that it's on Netflix? I want to watch it. It's one that, so I'm having to pick and choose what shows I watch right now because of our house flooding. That's taken up a lot of my time because I have to be there when they're rebuilding. I have to be there when they're trying to figure out how much everything's going to cost and the plumber and HVAC and all that stuff. But I want to watch Copenhagen Cowboy. Is it a Nicholas? That's the Nicholas Winding Refn, right? That's his series. I'm pretty sure it's one I want to watch. I've refrained from watching Movies and Munchies review on it. That's my guy. I love that guy. He's the best. So I'll watch his review eventually, but I want to watch it first for myself because there may be a possibility I'd do a review if I can get it watched in the next week, but I don't know. What is your, let's see here. No, already answered that. Let's keep scrolling down here. I want to make sure I get all the super chats. Give me Guardians 3 right now. Oh my gosh, yes. Absolutely, G. Colby Pete. Absolutely. Have you seen Kaleidoscope yet? Yes, I have. Got the review on this channel right now, so you can go watch that right now. Just join. Hope you're doing well, Austin. Doing better. It was a difficult Christmas night and beyond, but it's better now. It's things are on the up and up. Is this your first live since your fatherly announcement? I believe it is. It's the first live since my wife and I announced our pregnancy. So that's pretty cool. Life's changing, everyone. The Menu was amazing. It was, Chris. I absolutely love The Menu. Really great film. Lost is amazing. Good TV show. Absolutely. Austin's voice sounds a bit like Leo DiCaprio in The Wolves of Wall Street. I'm not leaving. No, that was bad. See, that was me trying. I ain't lying. Why don't you watch more Indian movies, Doctor Strange? Well, I watched a few over the summer, and then for some reason our local Regal and Cinemark, they didn't play as many after that. They played a couple here and there, but they kind of stopped playing. But they've been playing more lately. So I want to see, and I actually know the manager of our local Cinemark. I want to see if they can start playing more Indian films because they kind of didn't do as many as they should have done over the last couple of months. But I'll definitely try to review more this year. As we know, RRR was one of my favorite movies of last year, so I definitely want to review more. We have Josh. Are you excited for the Beau is Afraid trailer this week? I don't agree with the title change, but I'm excited. Yeah, I don't love the title change, but I'm really excited for this movie, man. It's going to be a Joaquin Phoenix acting showcase. That's what it looks like, and it could also be a really special film. Obviously, big fan of the director, so that's one that I'm super excited about. It really is. Mindhunter is the best Netflix show, period. I agree with that assessment, but Dark is very, very close. Thank you for the response. I only watched one 2023 movie so far. Yeah, most people have. Guys, I am so sorry. I did not see the spammy spam. I'm so sorry I did not see the spammy spam. We've had some spammy spam. I just caught up to it. Do not click on the spammy spam. Spammy spam, bad. Where do these people come from? I just want to know. Did you see Del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities? I watched 5 episodes, I believe. Yes, 4 episodes. Really enjoyed really enjoyed two of them. Liked one of them. The other one was, it was fine. I need to watch more. My wife watched all of them. She said she enjoyed the series as a whole, for sure. Yeah, tickets are only $5 for the Regal Secret screening. And Josh Becker says, what releases next week are you most anticipating? Plane, House Party, or the mystery movie, which is, as we think it is, Missing. I think Missing's the one I'm the most interested in. House Party could be pretty fun. Plane, it's one of those films you think it's going to be bad and then it could surprise you, but I'm going to go Missing. I think that one looks interesting, but is it going to be as good as Searching? I highly doubt it, especially since it's a January movie. Mission Impossible is almost never disappointed. I'm with you. What a great franchise. What a great I love action, dude. I love hardcore, intense John Wick, Mission Impossible, Jason Bourne. James Bond, not as big on James Bond as the other franchises, but I love action, except for the latest ones. I love Daniel Craig as that character. But yeah, I love action. So let's freaking go, dude. Let's freaking go. Are you going to dress like Scuba Steve for your kid? like Adam Sandler did in Big Daddy. Man, let me tell you, I'm going to be the lamest, nerdiest, geekiest, most annoying father possible. I am. I know it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen. And he or she, which we haven't announced the gender yet, will be rolling their eyes so much as a kid, because it's like one of those, like, Dad, come on. You guys thought I made dad jokes before. Let me tell you, I made dad jokes before for the fun of it. But guess what? Now I'm a dad. So it's going to be dad jokes every video, baby. It's going to be intro, middle of the video. I'm going to have commercial breaks during my reviews of just dad jokes. That's all it's going to be. I could get sponsorships. Who cares about that? Let's just do dad jokes. All right. So that's what we're doing. Feeling good about it. Scuba Steve, you betcha. I'll go more annoying than that. All right. Matcha Paka, right? Pale Blue Eye meets the Prestige. 19th century set thrillers with Christian Bale and twist endings that don't make much sense. Oh my gosh, that's great. That's really good. Listen, I can't talk bad about the Prestige. I think the Prestige is fantastic. It's a great movie. Pale Blue Eye, not as good, but I thought there were some good things in Pale Blue Eye. But yeah, the similarities are eerie. Worst movie of 2023. Well, I've only seen 3 films. I guess The Pale Blue Eye and Megan are kind of at the bottom for me, but I still don't think they're bad movies. I think they're okay. So far, I haven't seen a really, really bad movie in 2023 yet. Can we keep that going? I don't know. We'll see. How many movie series do you watch on average per week? It's been down lately, obviously, because of what I've been dealing with. But normally, let's say 3 series a week, 3-4 series a week. And then as many movies as I can, 5 to 7. We'll say 5 to 7 movies, 3 to 4 series. And most of my time is spent making the videos. But yeah, a lot on that front. Any film in 2023 that can match the craziness of Everything Everywhere All at Once, or RRR. Maybe Barbie's the one. Barbie might be the one to match the craziness and insanity of those few films. I don't know, man. It's going to be hard, but crazy in the best way. Best Picture should go to All Quiet on the Western Front. You know what? I agree with that. All Quiet on the Western Front is incredible. Absolutely incredible. So, but it's not going to. Unfortunately, it's not going to get the love that it deserves, but I absolutely love it. Ted Lasso is amazing. Apple is killing it right now. Yeah, Apple's got some great stuff. I want to rewatch Severance for some reason. I've just been in the mood. Golden Globes is on the 10th. Any predictions? I am working on my predictions video right now, and it should be out tomorrow. So my Golden Globes predictions tomorrow, Critics' Choice predictions probably Thursday, Golden Globes coverage the 10th, obviously, and then I think we're also doing most anticipated TV shows this next week. The big video I'm working on is my best movies of the decade. I've got that one coming out to you guys as soon as I possibly can, and man, it's going to be a great next couple of weeks. I know January is normally pretty bland, but we've got a pretty cool January coming up. By the way, guys, just a reminder, we got some new people that just entered. If you are here and you're freaking awesome, regardless of what you do. If you want to drop that like, man, we got 140 people. If we can hit over 100 likes on this video, that would help the algorithm. That would be amazing. Really does help this channel. I really do appreciate you guys. And sorry for the busyness in general. I know I've not been responding to as many comments as usual. I wanted to launch the Patreon on January 1st. I had to push that back a week. It's just been a lot, but you know what? We're going to do all those things hopefully this week. And I'm going to hopefully keep up with my comments a little bit more and just try to keep up with you guys more, man. It's been hard. It's been a hard couple 2 or 3 weeks, but we're back. We're here. We're doing lives, baby. Most underrated movie of 2022. Bullet Train. Bullet Train. Telling you right now, Bullet Train's the most underrated movie, most overrated movie of 2022. Well, I don't want to say Babylon, because Babylon, critics didn't love Babylon, so I don't want to say it was overrated. But I liked it. Thought it was pretty good, but you know, a lot of people loved it. Oh man. Let's see. What was the most overrated movie of 2022? I'll have to think about that. Let me think about that and get back to you, because there were a lot of movies that were critically loved. I didn't love. New Cronenberg, the Cronenberg film. There were a couple, so I'll have to think about that. Let me think about that. Can Avatar sustain 5 films? Yes, it can. It's making a lot of money. Will you do a tier list ranking of Stanley Kubrick? You know, that's what I've thought about. That's what I thought about, John, for a while now. I've not committed to it. There's still some movies I need to see, but that's one I would absolutely love to do. I have a digital list of videos that I want to take the time to do. That's on there. So maybe 2023 will be that year. Maybe so. Ryan with Super Chat. With the Expendables 4 coming out in September, how do you feel about the first 3? They're fun. You know, some of them haven't quite worked. I thought the first one was fun. I think it's the second one that I don't like at all. There's one of them that I just don't like, but I think the first one's fun, and it's a fun idea, getting back these old action stars and allowing them to do some really cool stuff. So I think the idea behind Expendables is good. Hasn't been the best franchise, not necessarily. What do you think of Aaron Taylor Johnson for the next James Bond? I think it's an interesting conversation. There are some picks I would have over Aaron Taylor Johnson, but I'm not going to doubt the guy. He's consistently crushing it. I thought he was great in Bullet Train. I think he's great in everything he's in. So I wouldn't hate it. I really wouldn't hate it. Dad jokes all the way. Let's go, Ryan. Let's go. Dad jokes for the win. Let's see. It's not a movie question, but I thought you should know you've been getting scammers in your comments of your videos. Did you put a warning up to everyone yet? I didn't put a warning up, but I'm trying to stay on top of it. I'm deleting them every time I see them. Now, I know there was one the other day, and just so you guys know, it looks like my channel. It's not my channel. And they say like Austin Burke on Telegram or something. And hey, DM this thing. I'm going to DM you. I'm going to send you all this stuff. It's not real. It's not true. So don't click on it. Don't ever do it. I have one person on the ball as a mod to my channel. So hopefully they're going to stay on the ball. But I also have myself, and I'm looking to hide those channels from my channel every time I see them. But man, it's annoying. It's very annoying. Especially because they're coming after you guys. Like if they're coming after me, I'll just try to light them up in the replies. But if they're coming after you guys, it really does. It makes me very angry. So I'm trying my best to keep up with it. But you guys let me know if you ever see somebody that's getting away with a scam or trying to come up with a scam like that, man. I'll try my best to stay on top of it. Also, I believe we hit over 100 likes on this video. So great, man. Thank you so much for that. It really does mean a ton. Also, two alsos. We try to do these every Sunday. So now that football is wrapping up, Sunday is the day. If you guys don't have the notification bell turned on for this channel, that's the best way to know that I'm going live. It tells you twice, I believe, once before I go and then once I go live. So please turn that on. Best way to know I'm going live. I'm going to try to theme these out differently every single weekend. And maybe 2023 is going to be the year for guests. And I got a lot of people on my list of people I want to have as guests on these live streams just to talk about movies and answer your all's questions. So stay tuned. We're going to have one next Sunday as well. Okay. We've got 2017. It is my favorite all-time movie. Do you like it? Oh, I love it. I think it's a great film. Sequel not as good, but sequel still entertaining, in my opinion. So I really, really loved the first movie. It's one of the better horror films I've ever seen. Hang on. Ultra Gold. Is that the flavor? I don't think that's the flavor, is it? Wait, hang on. There we go. I think it's pineapple. I don't think gold is an actual flavor. What does gold taste like? Here it is. So yeah, it's a really good film. Chase, oh my God, Chase. Thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. Freaking great. Your support means the absolute world to me. So, and much appreciated there. Congrats on the new kid. Thank you so much. Not a Disney check. Oh, but come on, Chase. I need my monthly Disney check because I'm paid off. Sorry about the house. Saw The Whale and Megan yesterday. The Whale blew me away. Megan a 94 on Rotten Tomatoes. How? Have these movie universes never seen The Terminator? Yeah, I know. The doll sitting there. I'm like, I would never give my kid a doll that looked like that. That's terrifying. But I will tell you, yeah, Megan that high on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm still a little shocked. I mean, listen, I was positive, so I'm contributing to the 94% because I'm positive. Therefore, it's a fresh. Therefore, it's part of the fresh, right? But I was lower with my score, and I only gave the movie a 6 out of 10. I thought the movie was okay. It was fun, but yeah, the 94%. I can't believe that 94% of critics all have given that a positive score because I was teetering on the 5, 6. If I would have went 5, that would have been a negative. So I'm very shocked with that score. Still a fun movie. I get it because it's a very self-aware, fun, AI, and it knows exactly what it's doing. But I had some issues with the script and the dialogue and all of those things. Hey, Austin. Chase, thanks for the super chat, my friend. That's awesome. Pete Davidson, Marmaduke for Best Actor. I completely agree. Greatest performance of all time. Hey, Austin, do you think Megan will get an uncut version with an R rating? Maybe when it goes to streaming or DVD. There was a few scenes where I was like, I'd like to see more than that kill. I said in my immediate reaction, Megan is at its best when it's a bloody good time. Obviously referring to the PG-13 blood because it's not rated R. But those final 20 minutes of the movie worked really well because it goes really crazy, right? And Megan's, obviously going to do some killing. You're going to get the crazy artificial intelligence doll point. I wish it was rated R because there were moments I'm like, you were framed. Even when something happened, if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about right here. That could have been bloody. You know what I mean? There could have been so many more bloody, crazy R-rated moments. So the fact that they cut it down, I get it. It's doing very well at the box office. I understand. But as a fan, it's a bummer. It's a real bummer. So that's kind of where I'm at on Megan. I would have liked to see an R-rated version. Maybe we'll get that with the streaming release. Collie, man. I love getting on TikTok and seeing you on my following page. It's been a little bit though, Collie Wally. I need to catch up on some of your videos, but great TikToker here. Happy holidays, sir. Congratulations to you and your wife. Here's my Christmas gift to both of you all. Collie Wally, thank you so much, man. That is awesome. Very awesome. Much appreciated. Just know that every single super chat is going back into this channel, especially now when I have to go buy some things after the great flood of 2022. But thank you, Collie Wally. Very awesome. Merry late Christmas to you and Happy New Year's to everybody because I haven't had a chance to wish everybody a Happy New Year's. Hey, Austin, when's your Oscar predictions coming? Well, they were coming. I want to get the Golden Globes out of the way. And there are some other things I want to get out of the way. I know I'm usually doing more Oscar predictions to this point, but I'm trying to just kind of get a feel more for everything. I have them all written out. We'll see how they change after the 10th. So I think I'm going to get all those out of the way first before we do official predictions here. Go Steelers. More like go Jets because I don't think that's going to happen. I have a feeling the Dolphins are going to be in the playoffs. But again, what a turnaround. What a turnaround for my team, baby. Kenny Two Gloves. Most anticipated movie of A24 this year. Oh, boy. Bo is afraid. It might be the one. I got to look at the schedule. There's going to be some good ones, though. There's some that I'm really looking forward to. But I have to look at the list. It's going to be a great year for Star Wars. Which shows are you looking forward to? And what direction do you see the films going? God, Zachary, great super chat. I am so interested to see what Star Wars does from here on out, where it goes, kind of where we head with the movie universe. I don't know what direction they're going to go with the movies, maybe away from the Skywalker saga, though. But in terms of shows, going to keep it simple, going to keep it easy, going to keep it predictable. It's the new season of The Mandalorian. I am so excited to see what they do with this new season, especially after what happened in those 2 episodes of Boba Fett, which were the 2 best episodes of Boba Fett. They didn't have Boba Fett in them, so crazy. But yeah, I love The Mandalorian. Can't wait to see what he and Grogu are up to, and how we bring back Giancarlo Esposito's character, and what we're doing here with the Darksaber. I'm really excited, man. I really am. You should put a warning about these scammers at the end of your videos. Okay, that's a good idea, Kenny Clips. Or maybe even a little text box. That's a good idea. Yeah. I like that. I like that. Because I'll tell you what, as many as I try to delete and hide, they just keep making channels. It's crazy. And it's happening to everybody. I saw Sean was talking about it. I saw Christian Harloff was talking about it. So it's happened to a lot of these channels. Let's see here. Marvel Phase 5 looking good. I agree. I think Marvel Phase 5 is looking great. 3C Films is one of those guests. You never know. 3C Films, Sean Chandler, some of these guys. Ren Geekness. Oh, speaking of potential guests on this channel, let's go, baby. Thanks for being here, my friend. Thanks for being here, Ren. That's awesome. That's awesome. I don't know. Have we had you here before, Ren? I don't think we have. Oh, that's great, man. Speaking of great YouTube channels, man, potential guests on these live streams. But we'll try to start having guests, man. I think that makes it more fun. Love conversation. Love answering questions. And if you guys ever have questions for more people than just me, because I know that's the case, gives them a great opportunity to talk as well. Marmaduke 2 has got to be in the works, right? Listen, if Marmaduke 2 is not in the works, I am going to revolt. We will start a petition for Marmaduke 2 because we've got to have it. We've got to see if we can top the mastery of what Marmaduke 1 gave us. I have never went so crazy while watching one movie. I was watching that first movie and I was losing my mind. But you know what? We have to replicate that process for Marmaduke 2. So if we get a Marmaduke 2, you're going to see me as one of the happiest people ever. Is this sarcasm? I don't know. Is it sarcasm? I have no clue. By the way, guys, I think we're at 114 likes right now. Let's keep that number going up, baby. Let's keep that number going up. The more likes, the better the algorithm likes the channel, man. You guys are rocking it. We hit the threshold, maybe 150. I don't know. 150. We got 160, 170. I can't talk that fast. I'm going to try it, though. Thank you guys for being here. That's all that matters. You guys are here. That's all that matters. G-Code-BP with the super chat. Thoughts on films like Love and Thunder and The Atom Project appearing on some of the worst lists. Also, you saw Stuckman's best list. No, I haven't seen Stuckman's best list yet. Colby P. I haven't seen Stuckman's best list. I need to go check that out. The Atom Project and Love and Thunder being on the worst lists, I get it. Listen, I didn't hate Love and Thunder. I thought it was okay. But I was very disappointed in it, right? The more I watch, the more I'm like, okay, I have an issue here. I have a problem here. I didn't hate it. The Atom Project appearing on the worst list, I don't get that one. Because, and here's why I don't get it. Now, if you're a person who only watches 30 movies in a year, 40 movies in a year, it's going to probably make your worst list, okay? Because you're probably picking and choosing and watching the movies that you want to see and all that stuff. That's fine. That's completely fine. But when you have movies like Tall Girl 2 and The Bubble and 365 Days, not one, but two 365 Days, Marmaduke, Brazen, those films. And I could go on and on. The new Ice Age movie was terrible. The Pinocchio, that's a big Disney movie, right? I would watch Thor: Love and Thunder and The Atom Project 1,000 out of 1,000 times again before I ever have to watch that new Pinocchio Disney movie again. 100%, okay? But when you only see 30 to 40 movies, yeah, those movies are probably going to make your worst list. And that's fine. I don't expect everyone to go and watch 200 movies in a year like I do, because I'm a crazy person. We have Shimpish, who's watched 130 movies last year. Now, that's pretty cool, right? It's great. I think it's awesome. But I don't expect everyone to do that. So it didn't really bother me with that being on people's worst list, because I know not everybody watches as many movies as we do. And that's fine. People have lives. I get it. But I see those lists and I'm like, no, that's not the worst movie of the year. It's just not. It's not. It's all opinions. But it's not. I'm sorry. That's just the way it goes. Kenneth Chow. Is Babylon worth watching in theaters? These reviews seem very mixed. I think as a theatrical experience, cinematography, all of those technical elements are beautiful. They're great. The movie looks awesome. So it is in nature a theatrical experience. So I think it is, I would say, yes, it is worth watching in the theater. And I think you'll like it more if you watch in the theater. That being said, I was disappointed with the story. I still think it's a pretty good movie. I think it's solid. It's a good movie. But with my Damien Chazelle love and where I'm at with his other films, all three of them, compared to Babylon, it was disappointing. It's not as good, in my opinion. It's fourth on that list, 4 out of 4, And I get there's another movie that I haven't seen, but so I guess 4 out of 5, but I haven't seen the other film. But watching it in a theater, I think, is going to do nothing but enhance that experience. Max says, did you watch After Sun? Max, my top 10 best movies of the year video. Go watch that video. And I got some love. I got some real love for After Sun in that video. Got some real love. Let's see. The new Evil Dead trailer looks amazing. Yeah, saw that on the big screen. And in front of Megan, looks great. Looks really, really great. I'd love to have a guest, to be a guest. Oh, Mr. Flickster. Yeah, I've got a couple videos, Mr. Flickster. Love to be a guest, please. Yeah, listen, I'll jot you down. We got Ren Geekness right below you. I have not had the honor, my friend, but happy to be here and join whenever you'll have me. You're always welcome on the channel too. So listen, I'm going to have to get together a list of people that I want as guests on these live streams. And that could be a fun addition to this weekly live stream. It really, really could. So we got some great people, got some awesome channels on YouTube, some underseen channels on YouTube. I think that's the big thing for me is I like the idea of exposing you guys to people that I think should have more subscribers. So I think that's a great thing to be doing for these live streams, and I want to do it. I really do want to do it. So maybe we'll start that. Maybe even not while I'm here in the Airbnb, but when I get back to my house, when they rebuild it and fix everything that went wrong, maybe we can start doing an actual location. So that would be really cool. Machapaka with the super chat. Gonna have to have a little jingle every time there's a super chat. 2024 Oscar predictions: Best Picture, Cocaine Bear. Best Actor, Bear. Best Supporting Actor, Cocaine. Also, what's your favorite Scorsese and why is it? Oh, no, listen. Anytime I get a good Scorsese question, what's the best Scorsese movie? What's your top 5? What's your top 10? It's always Goodfellas. I love The Departed. I love Taxi Driver. I love Raging Bull. It's always Goodfellas for me. That's one of the best movies ever made. It's one of the best movies ever written. I think it's phenomenal. I would watch Goodfellas over The Godfather or The Godfather Part 2. I'm obsessed with that film. Obsessed. So Scorsese and Goodfellas, it's a match made in heaven. It's a movie that I see as almost a perfect film. It's hard to say a movie's perfect, right? But Goodfellas is one of those that I would put in that conversation. I'd say Goodfellas. I'd say 12 Angry Men. What else would I consider a perfect movie? Goodness gracious. Man. It's hard. It's hard not to see the Lord of the Rings movies as perfect films, to be honest with you. I know they technically have flaws, but for what they're going for, it's hard not to see them as perfect films. Empire Strikes Back. So you got to put Goodfellas in that conversation, but boy, I went on a tangent there, didn't I? Yeah, I saw the word Scorsese, and I'm like, Goodfellas. I released my top 5 movies of 2022 on TikTok, featuring unpopular opinions, cringy dancing. Cringy dancing. Let's go, Collie Wally. Feel free to check it out. I haven't seen it yet, man. I'll go check that out. Okay. I like the idea of the cringy dancing, though. I want to go see that. And I'm just curious to see what your top 5 movies are. Also, I think you missed my super chat, Mike. All right, let's see, Mike. Where were you, Mike? Where were you? How high up were you? Oh, here we go, Mike. I got you. Let's see if I can scroll far enough. And if I can't get you on screen, then we'll at least get you. Oh, gosh. Mike, you were earlier in the program. Let's see. Thank you. This is why I tell you guys to tell me. Thank you so much. Looking at the style and quality of the 2020 Best Picture noms, it seems to me that the industry is still hasn't recovered from COVID or it's been fundamentally altered. Thoughts? Also, congrats on dadhood. So, it's one of those things that COVID did obviously impact the production of movies, and it pushed a lot of movies back, and it did probably affect the quality of some of the films. I'm not going to deny that. I think there are some things about what COVID did to film and filmmaking and overall quality that did affect them. Because listen, you go back to 2019, you talk about bangers. You talk about movies that would just consistently blow you away going back and rewatching them. I think all of my 2019 top 10, banger after banger after banger. And even on the lower end of my top 10, you've got Knives Out, you've got Ford v Ferrari, you've got some of those underseen gems, right? Like what was Shia LaBeouf's? Two Shia LaBeouf's, Peanut Butter Falcon as well. So got some Dragged Across Concrete. That's a film that nobody talked about that year. I love that movie. I thought that movie was great. So 2019 was just very consistent quality. 2020 and 2021, inconsistent, some disappointing films, but I don't know if that was all because of COVID or just Honey Boy. Thank you for that. But I don't know what the reasoning was behind that, right? Obviously, you had some movies pushed back because of COVID, yes, but I don't know what the overall reasoning was. That being said, I do think 2022 brought the quality back up. Again, my top 4, Top Gun Maverick, All Quiet, The Batman, Everything Everywhere All at Once, I think are great quality films. So it's one of those things that it could have just been a fluke. It could have just been 2020 and 2021. Maybe just the great movies didn't come out yet. Regardless, I'm very happy with what we got this last year. And I think the COVID thing's on the up and up. Up and up and up. The Little Things is a good example of a COVID movie. Listen, there were some COVID movies that were shot during COVID that obviously, took a turn for the worse in terms of quality. But I think overall, we've had some great ones over the last year, and let's hope that continues into 2023 because, listen, there are going to be some phenomenal movies if they live up to the expectations in 2023. And it looks like we could have another 2019-ish year because, again, 2019 is one of the best years for movies in a long time. Long time. I also look at 2016, phenomenal year. I look at 2014, phenomenal year. I think 2017 was a good year. I'm trying to think back to all the, what was another great year? 2012 gave us some amazing blockbusters. 2008, I think was a great year. 2007, you had No Country and There Will Be Blood. Oh my God, man. 2007. Woo! So maybe 2023 can be on those levels. Chase says, this is your Disney check. Thanks, Chase. Yeah, Disney check, baby. Saw 237 2022 releases. No life. I feel that, Chase. I feel that. When I told somebody I saw almost 70 television shows in 2022, they just gave me that look, like that, what's wrong with you? They're like, well, wait. Hey, bro. Do you have friends? It's one of those things. And I said, no. See BAFTA's shortlist. Yes, I did. Spielberg and Cameron out. But Top Gun in for director. That's big. People aren't going to say it's big. It's big. All Quiet will get the Best Picture Director nomination for the Oscars. Wow. I hope so. If All Quiet makes a resurgence, Chase, you're going to see me. I'm going to be the happiest man. I'm going to be the happiest man on the face of the planet because All Quiet, I think, is an amazing movie. I think it's one of the best movies. I'm telling you right now, Top Gun is on the up and up. I said a couple weeks ago on TikTok that Top Gun has a chance of getting a Best Picture win, and people called me crazy. Who's crazy now? Still me. But I'm not crazy. What's Joker say in The Dark Knight? I'm not crazy. No, I'm not. Marmaduke is a perfect film. Come on, Austin. Listen, it's a masterpiece. Marmaduke's a masterpiece. Is it perfect, though? Is it perfect? Because, and here's why I say it wasn't perfect. It is a masterpiece. It's the greatest movie of all time. It's not perfect because they didn't get Owen Wilson back. Owen Wilson was in the live-action Marmaduke. Owen Wilson was not in the animated Marmaduke. Not a perfect film. Sorry, can't do it. Are you excited for Asteroid City? Yes. Wes Anderson's a great director. I think it's going to be a really good movie. The cast is amazing. Super excited. Are you excited for You Season 4? I am. I should hopefully be receiving the screeners for that very soon. Very excited. Couldn't tune in for a long time because of the perils of high school life. I feel that was a weird time, right? Hope you reach 200K subs soon. Thanks for being awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I hope to hit 200K. My goal this year is obviously going to be 150. If we could hit 150, it's going to be great, man. And right now, let's see what we got on this video. 134 likes. So we have 134 likes on this video. You guys are a big part of why I'm going to hit 150. I'm telling you that right now, man. You guys are very, very helpful. So thank you. I'm not crazy. I'm just ahead of the curve. Oh, yeah. Let's listen. You give me a Joker quote, you give me a Dark Knight quote, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to lose my mind because The Dark Knight, one of my favorite movies ever. What's better, Marmaduke or Morbius? Both elite, both amazing, both perfect films. Marmaduke and Morbius. Not just because it's Morbin time, but because it's Morbin time. Sully streams. Tuning in late here. What's up, Sully? Howdy, Austin. What's your favorite animated movie of 2022 and why is it Puss in Boots? Well, actually, you know what? I had Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio and Marcel the Shell above Puss in Boots, but I think all three belong in that top tier animation category from 2022. Pinocchio, dark, different, best take on the character I've seen. Marcel the Shell, which is animated and live action. They're considering it animated for the Oscars, which is why I'm saying that. But it's both. It's both. But Marcel, fantastic movie. It's like the Paddington of 2022. And then Puss in Boots. Amazing animation, spectacular voice cast, heartfelt story, everything you want in an animated movie. And it got me really excited for the next Shrek movie. I'll be honest with you. I mean, what a good year for animated movies. What a good year. Good year. Like the Goodyear blimp. The Michelin Man. Here's a funny story. My brother had a Tinder account a couple years ago. But it wasn't him. It was only pictures of the Michelin Man. And his Tinder account said, the Michelin Man. And he had a lot of matches. And he would message people and be like, hey, do you want to have a good year? I don't know why he does the things that he does. And he didn't even tell anybody. He's like, I don't know. I just did it for fun. I don't get it. I don't get it, but it was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Oh, man. That was great. I love my brother. So good. Great year for animation. I agree. I don't know why he did that. Why did he do that? And then one time he matched with Colonel Sanders on Tinder. It was the Michelin Man and Colonel Sanders. And the Colonel Sanders messaged him and they were like, what's kicking? Want some chicken or something like that? It was weird. It was very weird. Let's see here. Paddington 2 or Puss in Boots. Ooh. I mean, you gotta go Paddington 2, right? Paddington 2 is one of those movies. It's one of those movies you watch and you're like, this had no right to be as good as it was. There was no reason why Paddington 2 was this good, but it was. Even better than Paddington 1, and Paddington 1 is great. So I'll tell you right now, it is somewhat of a conversation for a lot of people, but Paddington 2 for me is better than Puss in Boots. But Puss in Boots was, listen, great movie. Ryan says that's finger licking good. I'm sure. I don't want to know what the messages were between Colonel Sanders and the Michelin Man. I don't want to know. It could have been anything along those lines. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Let's see. I mean, you can't top Marmaduke 1, but I'd put my money for Marmaduke 2. Hey, listen. Marmaduke 2 could be better than Marmaduke 1. We know this. Jonah Hill, new movie. You People looks very funny. I miss the era of comedy movies. Listen, it looks really good. I don't know if it's going to be good. And I believe Eddie Murphy's in that movie, correct? I think it's Eddie Murphy. Looks good. I think the trailer's pretty funny. So, hey, let's see if we get a really good comedy at the beginning of this year. Colin says, are you shocked at the 1899 cancellation? I can see it with the budget. Listen, I can see it with the budget. Absolutely. But I can't believe we're not getting another season of 1899. Look, I didn't love 1899, but I really, really liked it. I really liked it. So I wanted to see where it was going to go. I wanted to see what we would get in season 2. Now we don't get to see it. So I'm bummed. I think the creators should think about maybe trying to sell it. I don't know how that works, but I'm just very bummed. I'm very bummed. And I understand it didn't do enough to recoup the budget. Maybe the budget for season 2 was going to be too big. We don't know what went on, but man, they got to stop canceling stuff, man. We got to stop canceling stuff that is at least interesting, even if it was disappointing. They had a chance to flesh some things out. So it's a bummer. It's a really bummer. We've got Alex saying, hey, just wanted to say happy live stream. First one, 2023. Woohoo! I'm being a dad, cheering for you this year. Thank you, Alex. As always, great supporter of this channel. Amazing. Much appreciated. We've got here most anticipated movie this year. Right now, it is Across the Spider-Verse. Are you excited for Spider-Verse? Yes, my most anticipated. Midnight Mass also can't. Well, I think Midnight Mass was more of a one season type of thing. But if you're talking about what's the Midnight Club, what was the newest one? That was canceled. His newest series. So yeah, they're canceling a lot of stuff. Are you going to do an updated video of your favorite movies soon? My plan is to do a top 50 movies of all time in February. That's my plan, because I got to do best of the decade first. But that is my plan. So you guys are on to me here. You're on to me. How are you? How's the house, if you don't mind me asking? By the way, congrats. 2+1. Yes. Thank you so much for the congratulations. House is a barren wasteland. I showed some pictures a little earlier, but here's currently what the house looks like. It's a whole lot of nothing right now. It's a whole lot of nothing. So, but hey, we're good. Everybody's safe. We're slowly rebuilding. So that's what matters. And the Airbnb's nice. Nice, except that door doesn't shut very well. Let's see here. One of my New Year's resolutions for this year is to start posting my animations. Ooh, Collie Wally. Hey, that's cool. That's very cool. That's very cool. I would love to see that. My dream job is to become an animator. You can never have enough high-quality animators, and I think that's an awesome thing to aspire to be. Listen, absolutely awesome. If I had a dream job in the movie industry, Collie Wally, it would be a cinematographer. I would love to be a director. I think that would be really cool. That's a lot of responsibility. I think to be a cinematographer, I love, that's my favorite aspect of a movie. I took a cinematography class in college. If I had a goal, I haven't really tried to do anything with that in a couple years. We entered film festivals when I was in college. I haven't done anything since. So, thinking about that really bums me out, but, but I love doing this. So this is what I do now. Let's see here, guys. Oh, Midnight Club. Yes. Midnight Club. That's the show that got canceled. That was a bummer. Arcane or Avatar: The Last Airbender. I'm going to go off of nostalgia here. It bums me out that I'm saying Arcane is not as good as Avatar: The Last Airbender, but they're both amazing. They're both 9.5, 10 out of 10 shows. I'm just going to go with Avatar because that's what I have nostalgia for, but they're both top-notch television. Can't wait for Arcane season 2. Plus, we've only had one season of Arcane. Maybe after a couple of seasons, we'll have a different conversation. Guys, hey, listen. I always do these for an hour. We are past that hour mark, almost time. So I'm going to take one or two more questions, okay? One or two more questions. We're going to wrap up. We're going to come back here next Sunday, hopefully same time, 11 o'clock. Same place for now. And we're going to talk more movies, okay? So let's do a couple more questions here. By the way, thanks for all the likes. We are at 146 likes, almost at 150. So we've met that goal today, okay? You guys have left super chats today. Amazing. Thank you so much for that. And like I said at the beginning, Discord, new link in the description. Twitter, tweet on my thoughts right when I come out of the movie theater. So you're going to get my updated thoughts. You're also going to get a lot of memes. So I apologize for the memes. And of course, I have a TikTok. I hit 6K on TikTok, pushing to 7K. I haven't been posting as much on TikTok lately, but we're going to try to get back to that one-a-day schedule on TikTok, which would be great. And we were going to do the soft launch of the Patreon on January 1st, hoping I've got everything squared away for a tomorrow now that I'm in a new location and I can settle down just a little bit. So all of those things, thanks for all the super chats, thanks for the likes, guys. Let's get to just a handful more questions here. Okay. Hey, Austin, it's Dylan. You inspired me to start making movie content. It was nice meeting you in Philly, and I hope to see you again. Oh, DJ, what's up, man? What's up, Dylan? Yes, awesome meeting you in Philly. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being so cool. And yeah, there's going to be more opportunities for things like that this year. Can't tell you the locations just yet. Not confirmed, because it's going to be a big year. But we're going to have more opportunities. So if I have a chance to ever meet you guys in public, or if you ever just see me in public, please say hello. I had 3 people in New York say hello to me while I was walking around. And I'm glad you did it. Because 1, it brightens my day. But 2, I just love having a good conversation. I love meeting people. So if you ever see me out on the street, well, hopefully I'm not laying there. If I'm dead, just call somebody. But if I'm alive on the street, just say hello. I think that would be great. Sam, what's up, Sam? Hello again, Austin. Took a long break from social media, including YouTube, and I'm happy to see your face again. Thanks for being here, Sam. For the last week, I've been catching up on so many of your videos. Awesome, Sam. I'm glad you're back, Sam. I'm glad you're back. Good to have you back. Good to see a recognizable YouTube name. That's great. That's great. 365. Oh, and thanks for the super chat, of course. 365 days or 365 days. I'm going to say 365 days, but that's nothing against 365 days. I think 365 days is quality, but 365 days is just a notch ahead of 365 days. So that's where I'm at on that very intricate question. I'm thinking of making a movie review ranking channel. What editing software do you use? And what are some tips? Tony Parker, Peter Stark. I love that. Final Cut. Final Cut's a great one to use. I think it's a little more simplistic than Premiere Pro. Both are really good. Obviously, Premiere Pro, you can do more, but Final Cut, it has that simplicity. And I've been working on a Mac for so long. I've been working on a Mac since 2010, right? So I know what I'm doing with a MacBook, and that's why I've kind of stuck to my guns and stuck to Final Cut. Both great programs. Final Cut's a little more on the cheap side. In terms of what are some tips, be quick, review everything you possibly can, review new things, review things that people aren't talking about. If there's a show on Netflix that just dropped and you only see 1 or 2 reviews, say, hey, I can review that and do it. I think that would be a great way to start a channel. But if you don't want to do reviews and you want to focus more on rankings, rank things that people are not talking about. Here's let's see what would be a good thing. I mean, we got like your Wes Anderson lists, we got your Scorsese lists, but we don't always see, here's ranking every Martin Scorsese movie. I think that would be a cool thing to do. So just do things that people aren't doing as much. That's my best advice. And that's advice I try to give myself, because sometimes I get lazy. And so I need to try to be more on top of things that are being talked about on YouTube this year. Mission Impossible or Terminator franchise? Mission Impossible. More consistent. Let's see. I haven't seen Buddy on today's live. Buddy and Minnie are great. Wait, let's see. Do I have a picture of them? Here's a picture of them from Halloween. There's Buddy and Minnie. They're doing great. They're hanging out. They're in the new place. A little stressed out because it's not the old house. But they're happy. They're happy that we're happy right now. So that's all that matters. And Buddy and Minnie are getting along great. Brother and sister. Final super chat of the day from Mike. As always, Mike, a great contributor to this channel. Business idea, streaming service that only saves canceled show. Oh, Mike, I like that. That's great. That would be awesome, because then you got those hardcore fans coming over, and okay. Made with Funko Pops. Characters voiced by Austin Burke. I told you once, Mike. Maybe I didn't tell you, but I told you guys. You remember that YouTube channel, I'm a Marvel, I'm a DC, and he had the action figures? I want to do that with Funko Pops, but I don't want people to think I'm weird. But I am. It's a hard thing to balance. I could do a lot of different voices, though. I could do the whole Family Guy cast. I could do the whole Family Guy cast and make them all different Funko Pops. But then you guys would be like, I'm unsubscribing from this channel. But at that point, I wouldn't blame you. I've been talking for over an hour now. We're gonna move into the next phase of life and move into this week. We got a lot of cool videos coming out this week. Like I said, most anticipated TV shows. notification bell is the best way to know when this channel's releasing vids, right? So if you hit the notification bell, you'll most likely know if your settings are right on your iPhone or your whatever phone you have. You'll most likely know when my vids are coming out. So this week, most anticipated TV shows, Golden Globes predictions, Critics' Choice predictions, Golden Globes coverage, Critics' Choice coverage, and possibly the big one, best movies of the decade. Oh boy. Sound like Mickey Mouse. Oh boy. We've got a lot of really cool things coming on this channel, guys, and I cannot wait for you all to see it. So if you want to, let me get out of this really quick. Okay, here we go. Boom. If you want to go and, whether it's liking a video or sharing a video or hitting the notification bell, there's also that, you see that thanks option right there. If you ever have a question for me and it's not something you can wait to ask, if you can wait for a super chat, there is a thanks button on my channel, both on the YouTube shorts and on my videos. That's a good way to ask me questions. And that's a way for me to put a little segment at the end of my videos, whatever video it may be, and answer that question. So if you guys ask me a thanks on a video, which is in turn a super chat, but it's something you don't have to do during a live stream, the next video on this channel, I'm going to start taking time to answer those questions, because I've had a couple of thanks and they've yet to be a question. They've just been kind of like here you go, Austin, here's some help. But if I ever get a question, the very next video I get that thanks on will be the answer to that question. So just another reason, just another incentive for you guys to tune into all the videos. And of course, we've got some Letterboxd reviews coming up. Your content is the bomb. Yeah, I got to work on the 3 movies I've seen this year on Letterboxd. And if you guys don't follow me over there, that's kind of my main place to talk about everything that I see. But I'm so excited for the content coming out this week, guys. I really, really am. It's going to be a good week. It's going to be a big week. And man, oh man, and I can't wait to see some really cool things that are happening this year in total. Maybe even getting a chance to see you guys and say hello. Hey, it's 12:24. We got football. All right, we got football. I'm ready to go get my heart broken or my day made. Either way, Steelers aren't winning in the first round of the playoffs because they're playing the Bills, and the Bills have something to fight for right now. By the way, if you're a sports fan, Damar Hamlin, freaking awesome. What's happening with him? Waking up, talking, having full conversations with the team. Boy, oh boy. It's a true miracle. It really is. So it's very, very cool to see. We're all rooting for him. In the movie world and the sports world, doesn't matter. So that's awesome to see. And, if the Steelers do make it to the playoffs and they play the Bills in the first round, it's going to be hard to root against the Bills. Doesn't matter. We'll take our whole team and smack them on the ground anyway. But Mike Tomlin still deserves a statue for getting this team to 8 wins. It doesn't make sense. This team is not, it's supposed to be a rebuilding. Why are the Steelers making the playoffs in a rebuilding year? Is Mike Tomlin a wizard? Is he a wizard? I don't know. I don't get it. If he ever gets fired, I will revolt. I don't know what I'll do, but I'll revolt. Oh, we got some Chiefs all the way. Go Eagles. Yeah, we got some football fans in here. Guys, let me know down below what movie you're watching this week as we say goodbye. What movie you're watching? Leave them in the comments. Say your goodbyes. All of those things. Come back. We're going to be doing the same thing next week. And we are also going to be rolling in the new year with some great reviews and some surprising reviews and maybe some surprising videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll be seeing you guys very soon.